As part of the UK student visa process, you have to appear for CAS, pre-CAS and immigration interviews. These mock interviews are conducted with the students. It's very crucial to pave your path to achieve your ultimate goal. If you want to appear for similar interviews, I've added the link into the description below. You need to become a member of the channel. Upon confirmation, you will receive an invitation to the meeting and also the potential questionnaire to prepare for the interview. Let's enjoy the latest recorded interview. Can you confirm your name and date of birth, please?
My name is Redwan Hussein Naim and my date of birth 9th May 2004.
Can you describe the course you will be studying?
Basically, I'm going for the foundation program firstly, and then 3 years honors degree in mechanical engineering. So for the foundation program, I'll be studying numerical techniques 1, numerical techniques 2, physics 1, physics 2, ICT, also etc. And for the 3 years honors degree, I'll be studying electrical and electronics principles, industry project, also group industry project, thermofluid and mechanical principles, solid mechanics, control system, heat transfer, mathematical modeling, also etc.
Thank you. How does this course relate to your previous studies?
In the recent past, I have completed my O-levels. So in my O-levels, I have based 7 grades in my physics and mathematics B, along with other subjects too. So basically, my course is related with the subjects of physics and mathematics B. So in my mathematics B, in the foundation modules which I have mentioned before, I have studied already in my mathematics B and physics, and from the 3 years honors degree, I have studied the electrical and electronics principles from the physics subjects, also mechanics, then mathematical modeling too. So this is why.
Thank you very much. How long does your course last?
For the stage 1, 7 months, and for the stage 2 to 4 is 3 years.
Thank you. How your chosen course will be assessed?
Coursework and assignments.
Can you talk me about modules you are particularly interested in?
I am interested in the numerical techniques, which I have studied before in my O-levels. So the numerical techniques contents are the simultaneous equations, vectors, mechanics, also indices, logarithm, integration. As I have studied this before, and in this module, there are also more contents are added. So actually, I am very interested in these modules too.
Thank you. Why do you want to study at this university?
I have chosen University of Northampton because the university ranking is too good, which is 1001 in QS World Ranking. QS World Ranking by top universities. Also, the university has a good overall score, which is 4.1 star, and the university waterside campus is in the beautiful location of Northampton. Also, the student satisfaction rate is 89%, which is too good, I think, in my opinion. Also, the undergraduate rate is 7,300 approximately, and for the masters also 8,000, the graduation rate. And so let me talk about the special features of this course that they're offering, uh, such as their engineering program have strong industry project aiming to build upon students' knowledge and experience to prepare them for their further study or employability. So I'll be benefited from the industry workshops and innovative and laboratories, computer-aided design suits, and I am a CHI accredited. So the university services and facilities are also good, which are they providing, such as their learning technology, learning development, their libraries, their e-payments, their their free sports facilities. Also, they are offering free laptops for students, free subscriptions. So these are all the reasons why I want to study in Northampton.
Thank you much. Have you considered any other universities?
Yeah, I have applied couples of more universities along with the Northampton University, but I didn't apply to them because their ranking is different compared to Northampton one. Also, I have research on it that their modules of the mechanical engineering course is different compared to the Northampton one. Also, their services and facilities are also different. So it did not fascinate me like the Northampton one.
Where is the university located?
Um, the university is located in Waterside Campus, NN15PH, GR Northampton, United Kingdom.
How much is your course tuition fee?
For the foundation pathway is 11,250 pound, and for the second year is 12,700 pound, and third year and fourth year is 14,000 pound per year.
Thank you very much. Why you have chosen to study in the UK?
Well, there are a combination of reasons behind my motivation to study in the UK. In the recent past, I pursued my O-levels from Sylhet International School and College under British curriculum. So, as I have completed my schooling under British curriculum, I'm familiarized with this education system, and it will be better for me to stick with the same stream instead of going to different education system. Also, I reckon that the United Kingdom is a better option for me over other countries. UK has a high reputation of its education system, as well as the course duration is shorter compared to other countries, while for the engineering program is 4 to 5 years in Canada, Australia, or USA, but the United Kingdom is taking 3 years for the honors degree. Also, if we say that if we look at the ranking, then four out of first four universities are at the top 10 world ranked, and the accommodation cost is also reasonable for the international students compared to other countries like Canada, Australia, or USA. So these are all the reasons why I'm to study in UK.
Thank you very much. What are your post-study plans?
So after completing my honors degree, I will come back to my home country and I'll search for a job in these companies like Mezen Industries Limited, Square Pharma, or Chevron Gas Plant. Their local graduate fee pay scale is 60,000 to 70,000, but obtaining a foreign degree, if I join there, then my pay scale will be 1 lakh, approximately 1 lakh to 1 lakh 50,000. Also, in Bangladesh, there are some there are and there are some biggest projects in Bangladesh for this career. like nuclear power plant, which is completed already 77% and invested 12.65 billion. So there will be some opportunities for me to join there as a senior maintenance mechanic or mechanic position or mechanical specialist post. So if I join there, I guess my pay scale will be 1,80,000 to 2 lakhs. So and it will be better for me to join there obtaining a foreign degree, and it will be an option better. It will be good for my government too.
Yeah, thank you much. Where you will be staying in the UK?
I will be staying at university accommodation hall naming St. John's of Residence.
Thank you. Who is financing your study in the UK?
My father is financing my studies, as he is an engineer. He works at Chevron gas plant. So approximately he earns 2,000 from it, and he is running a heavy equipment business for last 10 years. So by business he earns approximately 4,000 to 5,000 per month. So he's gonna pay my tuition fees and he kept a bank balance for me about 30 lakhs.
Thank you very much. Do you know how much is the maintenance cost in the UK?
Outside London, it's 960 pound, and inside London is 1,360 pound.
Do you know whether you are entitled to work in the UK during your studies?
This is not essential for me to work, as my tuition fees and living expenses are already managed by my father.
Thank you very much. That's all I have to ask. Is there any questions for me?
No, sir.
Thank you very much, Ridwan. I can clearly see it's improved from the previous sort of session. I think the main sort of concern I still see you in some of the question. You go too much into the detail, and at some point, I mean, you just derail yourself. I mean, it doesn't give you more sort of space basically to ask correctly there. So I would say make sure when like especially the questions like can you describe the course you will be studying, make sure the 4 to 5 sort of content you need to prepare there, right? So like, I mean, duration of the course, I mean, it would be like a 1-year foundation, 3 years the degree. Number of taught semester, you can say these will be 2 semester per year. That's how I'm going to study. You can talk about the actually the modules there. These are the modules I'm going to be studying. So make sure you just one by one you just explain that 4 to 5 sort of elements, and don't get too much into the depth basically. It doesn't need to be really into the details there, because that's where I see actually when you go too much out of the context, you go a bit of a basically you can't close it out basically. So listen to the question, like, I mean, describe your course you will be studying. As I said, just explain duration. I mean, it will be 4 years in total, 1 year's foundation, 3 years that degree. Number of taught sort of semesters, so each year that will be 2 semester and 8 in total. These are the modules I'll be studying, and it's a full-time course. Simple as that. You close it there, no more than that. I mean, if there's counter questions, like, I mean, there might be, which are the modules you're going to be studying, or can you talk me about more about the modules, then you can start basically respond to that questions rather than getting everything in the same question. So I would say restrict yourself, I mean, to the limit basically. Don't talk too much. That's where I see you're lacking a bit basically in that sense. You just lose your confidence, I mean, when you talk too much there. So make sure you restrict yourself, I mean, like 4 to 5 sort of factors. That's all you need to do actually, especially describe about your course. That's very relevant question you will be asked about this one. So as I said, 4 to 5 factors, that's all you need actually to talk about. Also, about the how does this course relate to your previous studies. Again, you went too much into the technical side, like, I mean, you done this and that. I would say simply make it really easy. Like in A level, I've studied maths and physics, which is quite relevant to my current degree, which I'm pursuing. That's the main reason, that's my interest and my sort of aspiration to go into the future. Simple as that. You don't need to explain too much what you study back there. It's just the relevant sort of subjects like maths, physics. I mean, that pretty much, yes, relevant to in your engineering. So simple as that. And that is my future aspiration, to go into the engineering. Basically, I've studied there. I have good regards in my previous studies, and that's the reason why I'm going into that subject, basically mechanical engineering. So again, no too much detail. So just simple 2 to 3 sort of factors. That's all you need. Why do you want to study at this universities? Again, I feel like, I mean, you did quite good. I mean, you started off about the teaching excellence, the employability sort of rate, the ranking there. I think 4 or 5 factors again there. That's it. I mean, close it there. Don't go into too much detail there again. So the next question I asked about the comparison, like, I mean, what other university you actually you considered? You say, yeah, the other universities are different. Obviously, I mean, university will be different. So you need to just talk about, relevant to yourself, basically. The reason I'm going for Northampton University, because their modules are relevant to my future aspiration. The other universities provide different sort of modules, which is not of my interest. Similarly, the ranking was lower. So you need to complete the whole sentence, basically. What I found, I mean, in that sort of question, I will share the actually this recorded session, and just listen to your answer to that question. You just said, actually, the other universities are different in terms of the course, in terms of the module. They are different. Obviously, they will be different. They are different university, but you need to just complete the sentence in a sense that they are different. They are not relevant. I'm not interested on those subjects. I'm only interested in the subject that they are offered by the Northampton University. They are of my relevant sort of aspiration. That's why I'm going with that university. The other university, their ranking are low, and the location is not good for me. And these are the reason why I've chosen that university. Again, simple 2 to 3 sort of reasoning. That's it. I mean, you can close it there. I think, your future plans. That's again post-study plans. Again, you went too much into the detail there as well. I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, you mentioned about after completion of studies, you will go back to your country and serve the company. Just you mentioned about a company there as well. I think that's all you need today to say, basically. These are the company. I will approach them for my actually future jobs or future aspirations. You close it there. Don't go too much into the detail again. I mean, that's where I see when you went basically too much depth, and that's where you are lacking. I mean, to close that actually your response. So make sure you just relevant 4 to 5 sort of sentences, no more than that. Just respond into that sort of context. I'm sure if there will be counter question, like a further question from the same question, it will be easy for you just to answer that relevant sort of question, rather than going too much details in the first instance. So I think if you just work on those sort of a few points I mentioned, 4 to 5 sort of factors in each question, just make it clear for yourself. These are the factors I need to talk about. As I said, I mean, if there are counter questions on the same questions, then it's easy actually to answer those ones. So don't trap yourself into too much details. That's where it would boost your confidence as well, actually. So 4 to 5 factors on your fingertips. I mean, like, these are the subjects. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and these are the factors. I mean, that's the reason I'm choosing this university. So simple as that. I think if you work on these a few sort of tips I've just mentioned, I'm sure. I mean, you have now the knowledge and you have practiced quite a lot there. I'm quite happy actually with your progress so far, and I'm sure yeah, if you just work on a few of these sort of your points as well, I wish you the very best of luck. I'm sure you will do well. Is there anything you want to add or you want to ask? Oh, are you okay? Confident now?
Yeah, yeah, sir.
Yeah. So as I said, I mean, just a few more practice, and I would say write these questions down. Basically, these are the factors I need to talk about. Like, I mean, as I said, the main questions are about your modules, about what you're going to study. That is the very main question about the university, and about the why you want to study in the UK. I mean, these definitely, I mean, these are the main sort of yeah content. I mean, they will be there. So make sure you just mark out 3 to 4 sort of yeah factors there, and just talk about those ones only. And I'm sure you will do well.
Thanks.
Thank you very much. So as previous, yeah, I will share the recorded session for your information, and you can actually review those as well. Just if you can add a bit more confidence there as well. So I'm sure you certainly improved from the previous session. But yeah, just keep practicing. You still got yeah tomorrow, yeah Sunday there as well. I'm sure you will do well, and keep us in the loop actually how it went actually on Monday. So hopefully we'll see you sometime in the UK as well in the future.
Sir, may I know about the one-to-one counseling? Just what's the thing?
Well, one-to-one counseling, primarily actually the students, I mean, they talk about like, I mean, about the university, about the subjects. So if they're not clear, I mean, about their aspiration, where they want to go, or about the future jobs, basically, how to find the jobs from UK perspective, obviously, like how to start your career here in the UK, about the job, about the CV, how to approach yeah different sort of yeah the different yeah it's just your future aspiration. That's generally I talk about those ones. I'm sure, I mean, you already have quite clear vision. Actually, you're going into the mechanical sort of yeah field there. I'm sure once you are here, then you need to learn about yeah the next stage, which is about the job, basically job aspiration. And obviously you got a long sort of yeah course, 3 to 4 years, that will give you plenty of time actually to settle in and understand the culture here. Generally, one-to-one session is all about basically because when the students, especially the master student, comes here, which is 1 year course, they generally don't know about the rules, regulations, and actually the aspiration, how to approach actually the employer here in the UK. Obviously, the culture is completely different from our Asian backgrounds. Basically, the way you approach your employer, your CV is completely different there, and compared to UK. So that's where I just give a bit of a background, sort of yeah, like more aspiration, what you need to study basically to get into to the relevant job, and about the job portals and about the different employers you can approach. So these are the type of actually what I generally convey to the primarily students, and also actually professional as well. So if they're looking for jobs here in the UK from overseas, what are the different portals, how they can brush up their skills and their CV actually to be employed here in the UK. For yourself, I'm sure, yeah, your first and foremost sort of important step is getting into the university here and basically complete your degree in the high grades. I mean, that is your aspiration. As I said, I mean, you will be here quite a long time, yeah, for 4 years here. That's lengthy time here, and I'm sure with the time here, you will understand yeah the culture here, how to approach yeah all yourself basically to get into the job market. But yeah, that's all one-to-one session is all about actually.
Understood. Actually, I will need it.
No, for yourself, I wouldn't encourage you actually, because as I said, I mean, like sometime even the students from like, I mean, from Pakistan, India, I mean, when they can't make their decision, especially I mean, someone's done civil engineering and they want to go into the master level, Obviously in the master level, there's a number of subjects actually they can go, so they can't make up their decision which one is better for themselves in the UK, for considering the UK job market actually. So these are in one-to-one session, I explain them the different sort of scenarios. Basically, these are the different subjects you can choose, and which one is best currently actually in the UK from job market, from the salary perspective. So these are the kind of a one-to-one session I generally attend.
So basically, is mechanical engineering course is good for UK job market?
Absolutely. Engineering, I always encourage actually engineering. Engineering is in a huge demand in the UK. All you need to do is concentrate on your skills. I mean, all it matters here in the UK is your skills. As long you know basically your subject well, that's all it matters. I mean, once you've completed your degree, I mean, no one would ask you about your degree after that. I mean, that's it. I mean, you've done your degree, that would be in your cupboard. Basically, no one is going to ask about your degree. All is going to be asked about in the interview will be about your skills, what you learned actually from that degree. That's all it matters. It doesn't matter what university you did your degree from. It doesn't matter at all. So this is just a joke. Basically, we say, this is a higher sort of, the ranking is higher and this is a good location. This is just a joke when it comes to actually going for the interview, for the employer, finding a job. It's completely irrelevant actually what you studied there, as long you have the right skills actually what you can provide to the employer. That's all it matters here.
Understand.
Yeah. So thank you very much, Ridwan. I wish you the very best of luck, and I'm sure you will do actually well. How was your preparation went actually since we had the last session?
Actually, I have practiced with my counselor. She took my interview every day on two times.
Okay.
So, her, and my date is, I got my mail yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
University interview is at 1 p.m. Bangladesh time.
When is it? Is it on Monday?
Yeah, on 5th May. Sorry, 5th July.
5th July. Okay. I'm sure. Yeah, as I said, I mean, the question would be pretty much similar. Did your counselor, I mean, add any more questions? What I've shared as well, or is there any additional questions?
Yeah, they have mentioned some 6 to 7 questions.
Right. Right. Okay. I know 6 to 7 question. I know which one they are. I mean, like they're primarily would be like, I mean, about your course, about the university, why you study UK in the UK. I mean, these are the primary about finances, basically, who's financing your studies. But yeah, these are the additional questions. I mean, generally, like introduction, it will be always there. Just talk me about yourself, or this it will be a start. Basically, this is how you start and where you want to study, about the university. So yeah, in terms of the questionnaire, as I said previously as well, pretty much the same question, as long, I mean, I'm sure you just practice time and time again. And I think the only thing which I mentioned previously as well was about your confidence. I mean, that was lacking. Clearly, I can see that straight away. The way now you're looking at me and the way you sat there, it improved immensely. I can see straight away there without actually asking you question. I can see the difference. Obviously, that comes with the practice, as I said previously as well. So the more you practice, the more you mentally prepare actually to get to answer the question. So I'm sure, this will go a lot better than previously. And as previous sort of session, I mean, if there's anything I can add a value to your answers as well, so I'll provide the feedback at the back end as well. So with that note, if you're ready, shall we give it a start?
Yeah, sure.